Welcome to Animations in Minutes, where we do only the best animated film recaps. A confident 13-year-old girl is torn between remaining her mother's dutiful daughter and navigating the turbulence of adolescence. And if this isn't enough, whenever she becomes overly excited or stressed, she turns into a giant red panda due to her ancestors' relationship with the mystical creatures. This is part of the story of Pixar's 2022 animated feature film, Turning Red. The year is 2002 in Toronto. 13-year-old Mei Lee narrates how one must honor their parents because of what they do for their children, so she feels that she has to do whatever they ask. As a result, Mei is incredibly talented in her schoolwork, even if some of her peers think she is weird and annoying. Mei hangs out with her best friends, laid-back Miriam, deadpan Priya, and hyperactive Abby. They stop at a convenience store where Miriam, Priya, and Abby fawn over the clerk, Devon, but Mei doesn't see the big deal. She brings up Four Town, the boy band they are obsessed with, which consists of Robert, Jesse, Tae Young, Aaron T, and Aaron Z. When the girls want to hang out, Mei says she has to go home and help clean, and her friends point out that she spends too much time doing what her mom wants. Mei lives with her parents, Ming and Jin, in a temple that honors the red panda, and is a noted tourist attraction. The two take a moment to pray to their ancestor, Sun Yi. Mei does everything with Ming, as she desperately wants to maintain her approval, but Ming doesn't care for her interests and friends, seeing them as bad influences. After watching a soap opera with her mom, Mei goes to her room and suddenly starts fantasizing about Devon, drawing pictures of him in her notebook. Ming comes to her room, but although Mei tries to hide the notebook, Ming picks it up and opens it, finding the pictures of Devon looking romantic with Mei. Fearing that an older boy is taking advantage of her daughter, Ming forces Mei to go with her to the convenience store, where she shows Devon the drawings in front of the other customers, including Mei's school nemesis Tyler, and accuses Devon of preying on her daughter. Mei is left utterly humiliated. That night, Mei has a vivid nightmare. In the morning, she wakes up and has transformed into an enormous red panda. She freaks out and tries to hide, but when Ming overhears the commotion, she believes Mei is having her first period. Mei manages to stay hidden and calms herself to turn back to her usual self. Mei goes to school and tries to keep calm, despite Tyler going around sharing her drawings of Devon all around the school. She also tries to maintain her attraction to an emo boy named Carter without becoming a panda again. Miriam passes a note to Mei during class, informing her that Ming is outside the window. Mei watches as Ming fights with a security guard, as she tries to get Mei's attention. The whole class watches, and Ming pulls out a box of pads for Mei, which embarrasses her further and causes her to turn into a red panda again. She runs out of school and is noticed by some people, but she manages to return home to her room. Ming and Jin find Mei as she is, and Jin is surprised that this happened already. When Mei asks what he means, Ming brings her into the temple to reveal the truth. She tells her of Sun Yi and how she asked the spirits for help to protect her family when China was at war, so she was gifted with the ability to turn into a red panda and become a guardian for her family. Sun Yi passed the gift on to her daughters, so every woman in Mei's family has undergone the transformation. Ming explains that there is a ritual on the night of a red moon where they can remove the panda spirit from Mei's body by sealing it in a charm. To keep her from causing more destruction, Ming and Jin take out Mei's furniture and leave her only with a mattress. The next day, Miriam, Priya, and Abby stop by Mei's house, where they find her in her red panda form. Although they aren't bothered by it and even find her adorable, Mei cries because she feels like a freak who can't control the transformation. The girls sing a Four Town song to cheer Mei up, and once they are in a group hug, Mei becomes human again. She realizes that her friends help her stay in control. Abby then points out that Four Town will be coming to Toronto on May 18th, so the girls think of raising money to buy concert tickets. After sending her friends away, Mei's parents do tests to see if she can keep her emotions under control, and she manages to do so brilliantly. However, when Mei asks her parents if she can get a ticket to see Four Town, Ming refuses. After Mei goes to her room, the family gets a call from Ming's mother, Wu. She has seen the news of Mei as a panda running around Toronto, and she is making plans to see her daughter and granddaughter, much to Ming's horror. At school, the girls make plans to try and see Town without Ming knowing where Mei is. Moments later, a girl named Stacy, who had previously seen Mei as a panda, enters with her friends as Mei becomes a panda. Instead of being freaked out, the other girls find Mei cute and cuddly, and the 4 girls hatch an idea to profit off Mei's panda form for money to buy concert tickets. They hide this from Ming by pretending to be doing a mathletes program. Tyler later approaches Mei and tells her he wants her to bring her red panda self to his birthday party, or he will tell her mom what she has been doing. Mei agrees, but only if Tyler pays her the $200 they need to get the 4th ticket. On the night of Tyler's party, Mei attempts to go out and says she will be with friends. Ming tries to go along, but Mei tells her she doesn't want her to come. The Lees are suddenly visited by Ming's cousins, Chen, Ping, Helen, and Lily, along with Wu. They dote on Mei as they try to prepare her for the ritual, but Mei pretends to go to bed so she can sneak off to the party. Before she does so, Wu mentions finding red panda hair, but Mei lies about having been continuing to transform. After Wu leaves, Mei sneaks out. Mei goes to the party with her cardboard costume, which leaves the other partygoers unamused. When her friends express sadness over not going to the concert together, since they can't all go, Mei changes her mind and goes into panda mode. She has a great time with her friends and classmates, but back home, Ming finds out Mei has snuck out and finds the invitation to Tyler's party and the merchandise she has been making off her panda self. As the girls enjoy the evening, they overhear on the radio that Town will be coming to Toronto on May 25th, the same night as the ritual. Abby realizes that she misread Toronto as Toledo, where they will be on the 18th. Mei becomes frustrated, just as Tyler calls out to her and demands that she give the other kids rides. When Mei refuses, Tyler insults her and her family. Mei attacks him furiously, but it leaves Tyler scared and crying, and the other kids back away in fear. Ming arrives just in time to witness this, and she gets chewed out by Tyler's parents. Ming then blames Mei's friends, believing they were the ones who encouraged her to continue transforming. Although Miriam tries to clarify things, Mei cannot bring herself to defend her friends for fear of what Ming will think. She leaves the girls disappointed. On the night of the ritual, Miriam, Priya, and Abby go to the concert alone. Mei is at home for the ritual with her family and their neighbor, Mr. Gao. Jin finds a camcorder with a video of Mei being happy with her friends as a panda. He goes to her room and offers words of encouragement, noting that before Ming lost her panda spirit, she was pretty big and scary. She had an argument with Wu over her relationship with Jin, which led to a ferocious fight that left Wu with a scar over her eye. Jin gives Mei advice on making her own choice. The ritual commences, with Mei standing in a ring while the aunties sing, and Mr. Gao attempts to seal the panda spirit into Mei's charm. She is taken into the astral realm, where a portal appears for Mei to pass through and separate herself from the panda spirit, but she has a change of heart and chooses to keep the panda. She starts to head out, but everyone tries to hold her back. Mei breaks free and knocks Ming down, causing her charm to crack. Ming becomes furious, and her charm completely breaks, freeing her panda spirit. Mei uses her powers to make it to the Sky Dome, where the concert is being held. She finds her friends and apologizes, but Miriam notes that she threw them under the bus. Priya and Abby point out that Miriam has been taking care of Mei's Tamagotchi that she dropped at Tyler's house, meaning Miriam couldn't stay completely mad at Mei. The girls reconcile, and they see Tyler at the concert, as he is secretly a Town fan, or Townie, and he loves Aurangzeb. The girls are excited and watch the show with him. Unfortunately, Panda Ming, who is as big as a skyscraper, disrupts the concert. Ming calls out to Mei, causing everyone in attendance, and the band, to panic and flee. The rest of the family arrives in an attempt to remove the panda from Ming, while Mei fights her mom as a panda, telling her that profiting off her panda form was her idea and not her friends. Jin creates a ring big enough to fit Ming, but after Ming is knocked unconscious, Wu and the aunties break their charms to unleash their panda spirits and help Mei pull Ming into the ring. They try to sing as the red moon begins to fade, but it is not strong enough until Mei's friends start to sing, and they even bring Town to sing, and help create enough energy to send all the women into the astral realm. Mei finds teenage Ming crying after the incident where she gave her mother a scar. Ming had gone through the same conflicts of having to please her mother while dealing with her own personal life and growth. Mei guides her mom to the portal the women go through to remove their panda spirits again. Ming and her mother's relationship is finally fixed. However, Ming accepts that Mei wants to keep the panda spirit. Sun Yi appears to Mei and hugs her in her red panda form. Later on, Mei and her family use the profits from the temple to pay to rebuild the Sky Dome, which is helped by Mei's transformation being a bigger attraction. Tyler is now part of the girls' friend group. Mei goes off to hang out with them and shares a look with Ming, who is now more comfortable with Mei being herself. The film closes with a photo that the girls took with Four Town, and Mei's last narration notes that everyone has a wild and weird side, and she is glad she let hers out. In a post-credit scene, Mei looks for her Four Town CD, which Jin listens to in the basement,